David, sorry, finally, I just made it on. I'm so sorry. Hey, Pope. I ended up going down to my neighbor's and bullshitting and having a drink before I came down, or came up here. Well, that was quick. You must have turned notifications on, huh? I totally forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but didn't think about it. But my last name's gonna be Torres here soon. When I was kind of busy, and then I went and stopped and checked out a stream. Isn't it? I was taking a couple bites, Pope, and then I'm gonna give my, as the title says, my not so popular opinion about the Gabby Petito and Brian, whatever, laundry, whatever the fuck you say it. Because I don't think like everybody else does as far as that goes, and people get mad at me because I don't automatically agree with. I don't believe that both parents know everything, and I still don't even think that the parents know everything. And I have two wild theories. I do believe the mom knows something, as far as where he's at. So this is a wild theory, and I only threw this. Oh, I totally believe that dog is gonna catch him before the FBI or anybody else does. And so I'm gonna start with my wild theory first, and people are like, "Oh, you're crazy," but then a couple people were like, "Oh, I mean, actually, kind of, yeah." So, I don't know the exact date, but right around the time that Gabby was missing, there was another double homicide. I believe in that same camping like area, just like a few miles away, and it was two females, a lesbian couple. I believe it was on the 21st that the police said that there was no connection between Gabby's homicide and the homicide between the two other women. However, I do believe part of me believes that the cops are just saying that to maybe lure Brian out, to make him feel a little more comfortable. And so there's still a couple dates that I need to figure out, which I'm trying to do as far as the timeline. And I think, okay, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if anybody else knows this, but on the, let's see here, it was on the, I believe it was the 29th of August, that Miranda Baker girl allegedly claims to have picked Brian up, and he was hitchhiking alone. But I haven't seen anywhere yet. I didn't specifically look for it yet, but I want to know where she picked him up from, and I believe that was when she dropped him back off at the entrance of the campground, because apparently he wouldn't let her take him to the van. Now, supposedly, on the 24th, they were seen leaving a motel room together in Salt Lake, Utah. And so that would mean, this is where this is just where it goes up in the air, because after the 24th they weren't seen together. and supposedly they were seen leaving the motel room together on the 24th. However, some people, there was one witness stating that at the campground, I don't remember which one, but there was one witness that stated seeing two females at the campground next to the van, both fitting the description of Gabby. Well, we all know that Rose matches the description of Gabby. They're pretty similar in size. And me either. They weren't like huge, but they did have a really nice following for how new, they both were and whatnot. They weren't like, hardcore YouTube famous, but they definitely had a following, and not just for the van travel. Like Brian had his, the bizarre design thing, and yeah. But so supposedly they both were seen leaving the motel room on August 24th. Well, on August 12th is when we saw them get stopped by the police. And then, let's see here, what was it? Yeah, so that was when the police report stated that Gabby hit Brian. And so that's when, and this was the 12th, that's when Brian was taken to a motel room and Gabby was left with the van. Now, a week later, 7 days later, is when they posted the first video to YouTube, the van life video. Ow, God, that hurt. The beginning, the beginning of their van life journey. So that was the 19th. It was a week later. Now, the video being posted on the 19th doesn't mean that's when it was recorded. It just means that's when it was posted. And then, so at this point, there's still really no confirmation, as far as I'm aware of, from the 12th or the 24th, that Brian and Gabby were actually together. Like I said, on the 24th, they, allegedly were seen leaving the hotel room together, but it may not have possibly been Gabby. Now, this is, like I said, a theory. Hey, Janelle, this is, like I said, a theory. So, say it wasn't Gabby seen leaving the motel room with Brian. Say it, could have been, I don't want to say her name, but another blonde fitting Gabby's description. Because, like I said, there's still no confirmation that from the 12th, from when they got pulled over and separated, should have tarred. There's still no confirmation from the 12th or to the 24th that they were seen together. And now this is where my theory comes into play. At this point, this is where, so on the 25th, it says that Gabby's last post to Instagram was the 24th. And that was apparently the same day that their van was spotted at the Grand Teton, National Park. I believe that is when that family that was driving by the van, noticed it. But again, still no confirmation that Gabby and Brian were together in that van. My theory is that I think that there possibly could be another murderer on the loose out there, given the two women that were murdered, and Gabby was murdered too. Yeah, I know, he's got an interesting name, Pope. And so I believe at this point, Brian hadn't made any contact with her yet. So, because on the 27th, so the 25th is when that van sighting was. And the 27th, like I said, our last post, on the 27th, there was a text to Gabby's mom. And apparently it was saying to her mom, hey, Rylander, it was saying to her mom to check on Stan, because she was getting his missed calls and voicemails. Well, the mom thought that was weird because apparently Stan is Gabby's grandfather, and apparently Gabby never referred to him as Stan. However, I haven't been able to find what exactly she refers to him. Maybe Pa or Grandpa or something like that. I don't know. Again, though, still, aside from that one alleged sighting of them leaving the hotel room together on 24th, there's still no confirmation of seeing those two together. Now, on the 29th of August, this would be what, 8-9 days after that first post on the YouTube. And then let's see here, another 2 days between the text message and 4 days between the spotting of the van at the campsite at the Grand Teton National Park. So the 29th is when Miranda Baker claims to have given Brian a ride hitchhiking. Shut up. Anyways, so I believe I read somewhere that Miranda Baker had picked Brian up and took him to the entrance of the campground, but she said he got a little agitated. Okay, my sister wrote me. Anyway, said he was a little agitated when she offered to drop him off further in. Said no, drop me off here. My thing is that I believe he was agitated because he didn't want to be seen meeting up with her, because at this point they still had, hey, Jeffreen's toe, what the heck? At this point, I believe they still had that no contact. Why do you leave her here? Because I was getting pissed off. I just don't need to waste my time in a chat where people are a-holes, you know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with what you said. Honestly, I didn't even see what you said until way later on. Anywho, so I believe, hey, Sarah, thank you. I appreciate that. It's kind of, it's fairly new. It's just, it kind of makes sense. So the 29th is when Miranda dropped him off. Supposedly at the entrance of the campground. Now, on the 30th, apparently, Gabby's mother got another odd text, as she was quoted saying, but she wouldn't comment on what the text message said. And my belief is that she's not commenting on what that text said is because it's probably an important text message for the case, and they don't want that information known yet. But apparently it's being speculated that the text message said no service in Yosemite. Now, this is where I'm still trying to get more facts and timelines. However, there's no other confirmation, nothing stating. I know you were tired. You're all good. There's still, again, all that time. I know you were. You're all good. A lot of people mess with me. During that time, again, aside from the 24th, there was still no sightings or anything showing that they were together. And obviously, no matter what, if they were in a motel room together on that date, then the video that was posted on the YouTube, you can clearly see that it was pre-recorded. It was already handled. We're gonna solve. Well, hopefully people are. No, that's a whole nother opinion. No, that police officers should not be fired. I'm gonna get to that. So then, that was the 29th, and the 30th, the weird text message supposedly about Yosemite, and then on the next day, I don't know where Darcy is. Tard. Yeah, Tard. What's up, Tard? What? So the first is when Brian ended up showing back home, back to his and Gabby's home, not to his parents, to his and Gabby's home, with the van. And obviously this is where, it's information is still being tossed around and all that, but this is supposedly the time that Brian went camping with his family. Now, people are dumb sometimes, and I think a person that was guilty wouldn't have driven the van home, considering he was already hitchhiking Why would you bring more heat onto yourself by driving the van home? I think when he got to, on that 29th, when he was dropped off at the beginning of the campground, I think when he got to the van, Gabby was nowhere to be found. I think she was already not with us anymore, but not because of Brian. Again, I think he couldn't find her when he did get there on the 29th. And I maybe assumed she ran off, or I don't know. But nobody would drive the van home and bringing that more attention on themselves if they were guilty. You'd burn it, you'd go park us, you'd do something else. You wouldn't do that. And if it's true that they were talking about splitting up and all that, then it would maybe make sense to him that she bailed because they were separating. Now, again, this is just an opinion of mine. This has nothing to do with facts or I know more than anybody else. This is just an opinion. And so then he made the mistake of driving it back to their house. I do believe he probably should have stuck around and that's not funny, but I wouldn't put it past her. I think he should have stuck around, and if that was the case, he should have reported her missing then. But I don't think he's the brightest crayon in the box. But again, this is just a theory. Now, going back to this is my not popular opinion. Everyone keeps crying, oh, it was, battered syndrome, battered wife syndrome, whatever the hell it's called, that she was just scared, that's why she was crying in the video. And I don't believe that she was too intimidated to talk to the cops if she was being abused. Women that are abused don't physically fight back. They don't scratch and punch and claw their way into a van to get closer to the abuser. They don't yell at them in public, or they don't. That's what I'm saying. I think that she was the aggressor. Now that doesn't mean that he may not have been, mentally abusive or controlling. I don't know where Josh is at. Go message him. No matter what the case, nobody obviously deserves to be murdered. No matter what. If this is still, again, my opinion, if he did have anything to do with her murder, I think it would be then at that point, like how women have been found guilty of murdering their husbands because their husbands were abusive to them, and they felt like they just snapped, like, I have no other options, no other choice, like, what do I do? But I don't believe that was the case in any of this situation. Again, I do believe that she was, and possibly in the past was the aggressor, because she stated in the video that she's OCD, and sometimes she can't handle him and doesn't know how to, deal with it, and oh yeah, she was smaller, but that doesn't mean anything. My oldest son's, father, he does have a child with another woman, but she's, older daughter. Anyhow, this girl is 100 pounds, soaking wet, but she's the scrappiest, most, fiercest, will take on, a damn bodybuilder, if she could or if she wanted to, and she knows how to fight, and she went after my ex on many occasions, scratching him, punching him, hitting him, literally trying to run him off the road, so many things. And he, women can be the aggressor. So that's my opinion. So with all that said, according to the cops, they go with witnesses, they go with what they're being told, that they have to take all these factors into consideration, and I don't think they did anything wrong. Matter of fact, at first they were going to charge her and arrest her. And the reason why they went back to the car to look at the, the specifics of the statutes, was to see, basically for a loophole, to see if there was a way that they could get her to phrase it to where she wouldn't be in as much trouble. But given, the situation, it was recommended for them to separate. Now, obviously, I don't remember exactly the reasoning, but Brian went to a motel and Gabby stayed in the van. It's her van. I mean, it makes sense. If people are going to blame the cops in that situation, like, okay, even in Munchausen syndrome or whatever it is, when you're Stockholm syndrome, that's it, when you're brainwashed by the abuser or your captor, and you think you love them, yada, yada, yada. No matter what, you may be scared to speak up or to ask for help in any other situation, but when you're literally in the back of a cop car and right now is make or break that you could get your abuser arrested and separated and get, everything started you needed done to protect yourself, that would be the time to be like, he abuses me, like, I lied, I made it up, I'm scared, like, the way she was crying, I think it was her feeling guilty for putting them in the situation they were in, for the fact that, or it even could be like she's an up and coming, YouTuber and, vlogger, no one needs this kind of, domestic violence, like, record behind them, like, when you're trying to be a wholesome, healthy, like, streamer or whatever. I did not see her being too scared to speak up. That would have been the time to speak up if she could. Yes, I'm sure if she is attacking and scratching and smacking and trying to claw her way into a van, that's not somebody who's scared. If you're scared of your abuser, you don't lash out at them in public. Like, you would never do that, because you would get your whooped when you got home. Like, duh. You wouldn't make these situations worse or none of that. And so all of you guys that are going to blame these cops, that did pretty much the best of what they could in a situation, if you're going to blame these cops, you're now implying or suggesting that every single person or relationship or couple that's every cop that pulls a couple over, suspected of a domestic violence, crime situation. Ew, I don't know. Tell him no. Anyways, you're saying that anytime an officer pulls over a couple that is suspected of being in a domestic violence situation, you're now saying that the officer should all of a sudden go, hey, one of these two people are going to be murdered in the next week and a half, so we better arrest them both so that we make sure that doesn't happen. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. The cops did what they could in this situation. He had marks. He had more. Cops are trained, like skin marks, horse, I don't get it. Defensive, marks versus attack marks. Like, there's, they're trained for that kind of thing. And then both of their stories are meshing, the stories of the witnesses, and witnesses do, get pieces of information wrong, or they exaggerate to make sure that, they get their biased, opinion of one side of the argument, like, their way. You're distracting me, Tard. Holy cow. So, if people are gonna blame the cops, then we're gonna be seeing a lot more people in jail. A lot more. No more room for rapists and murderers and all this stuff, because we want cops now to just assume one of the two people are going to be murdered, and we can't have that. And so, yes, I do. So we might as well just arrest them both, prevent, this murder from happening, so that we don't get, backlash in the future in case something happens. Like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. So the cops did what they could in that situation. I still, that, seeing the second body cam footage that was released, if she was slapped, she'd have a mark on her. She's tiny. And, with that said, if a witness saw him smacking her, she would have had a smack mark on her. She would have had a smack mark. It makes sense if there's like a little tiny burn on her face, because you're trying to get someone to stop scratching you and hitting you, and I mean, duh. But he had scratches all over him. I mean, he had marks. I mean, it just, no matter what, she obviously didn't deserve to die, be it Brian or, as I suggested at the beginning, there may be an unknown assailant on the loose. And now here's the big question. If Brian's innocent, why is he running? Well, because everyone and their mom is convinced that he did it, and they want his blood, and they want him to pay. So why, when you already know everything's stacked against you, a lot of people are cowards. Even if they're innocent, they're cowards. And I think he's just scared and doesn't know how to face the music either way. Because innocent people do hide, because they know they're gonna, no matter what, they're in the wrong. I do believe his mom knows where he's at. It's usually the case, more often than not, that when there is somebody wanted on the run, one or both parents usually know. At least somebody in the family knows. And then there's all those other theories, because I believe in psychics, and I believe, in those kind of things. And so there's all these other theories that make what I'm saying make sense and come together. However, I'm not going to bring those into play here, because they are a very controversial platform of information, I should say. But I'm just really curious who that other female was that witness stated she saw at the campground with Brian and Gabby. Fit the same description. And if that's the case, and Rose said that she did not ever actually meet up with them, who was the other female? And this was a mother with 2 children at the campground. And she basically said she noticed the other female because the other female was like keeping her like identity hidden, like kind of trying to stay out of view of people, whatever. Which would make sense as far as the timeline of supposedly Gabby being seen leaving a motel room with Brian. Again, all these other well, again, this is me just speculating. This is just my opinion. Even if she did act like Tessie on the trip, it's still no reason to be murdered. But I think we're all going to be really surprised in the end when we get more answers. I wanted to clarify that. Derek, don't be coming in here like I still have respect for the dead and stuff like that, so let's not. Anyways, so again, I'm still figuring out more timelines and everything like that, but some people do stupid shit, not thinking about how incriminating it is. I'm sure, no, Gabby seemed like a really, like, a sweetheart. Total sweetheart. Totally nice. And probably hella chill to hang out with. But when you factor in if she was OCD, if you factor in OCD, if you factor in stress, if you factor in, like, if they were having relationship issues, I mean, if you factor in things not going her way, like, in any given situation, you have that heightened sense of, like, stress and anxiety, and so I'm sure she could easily get worked up. Cat owners eat 50%. That's very interesting. I will remember that for when I'm playing Trivial Pursuit or something. I wouldn't be able to. I'm not saying she wasn't nice. I'm saying that she, just because you're nice doesn't mean that you aren't violent. I mean, that this is like a psychological aspect of it all. Gabby was obviously a sweetheart, and like I said, who knows? Brian, may have been, like, mentally controlling or abusive, but she clearly stated several, in that police cam footage that she doesn't know how to handle Brian. Sometimes she gets angry at him easily, and I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think he was this physically abusive, domineering person, and she was scared. Why, Derek? Why did he do it? That's again another theory. Tessie is totally sweet. She's totally nice. Yeah, she's totally nice. That's again another theory, Derek. I mean, it's all theories right now. She might have. I think those are all very immature deductive, reasonings, but nonetheless could be the reason. I don't. 75% of me thinks that he's not the one who murdered her. Just saying. And I don't know about the whole breaking up thing. I don't know, like I said. Would I rather marry Derek or Bob Diz? First of all, you really want me to go there? He ran because he already knew that everyone was going to think he did it. Innocent people do run. No, I said 75% of me thinks that. I don't know either Bob Diz or Derek. Truthfully, if my, like, life depended on it, it would be Derek because of his sense of humor. But literally, I have no idea what either one of them look like or anything. People do a lot of dumb shit for dumb reasons. What am I on? I'm on unbiased, semi-realistic angles. No, I'm definitely not a fucking Derek simp. I'm a nobody simp. I'm an Amber simp. I'm an Amber simp. That's what I am. Anyways, that's my theory. This is all theory. Everything is speculation at this point. Just like the fact that Derek is not... There's no warrant out for Brian for the murder. There is a warrant out for Brian for some other charge. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. But as of right now, he's just a person of interest in the case. He's not wanted for murder because they don't have the proof that he... I'm a Sarah simp. I thought you were a Jeffrey and Toe simp. Zero Wolf, you can think I'm delusional. That's your opinion, and you are more than welcome to have that. Oh, of course. 90% of the time it would seem like that would be the case. But there's usually other red flags, and there's usually other things that point to that person actually being guilty. There's no actual proof, nothing that connects him to the murder. And that's how the law works. Oh yeah, of course. And I heard somewhere today, and it made sense that possibly the FBI and the cops actually know where he is, but while they're building their case to be able to charge him with the murder, they are actually just letting him stay where he's at to keep an eye on him while building their case, knowing that if they brought him in on the warrant they have now, they wouldn't be able to hold him very long, so they wouldn't have much more time to come up with enough evidence to be able to hold him on the murder charge. He loophole them? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm a tard simp. That's right. My hot dog information? I don't get that. So just because people don't have the same opinion as you, they're wrong? Is that how it goes? Like, oh, it's totally completely possible. It would make complete sense. Like, why bring him in now and let him go? Actually, a free, not wanted man to do whatever he wants, with the possibility of not even be able to ever make the connection. I mean, because if he is the murderer, he's going to slip. He's going to do something. He's going to lead something to somewhere. I mean, that could be the case. Who knows? I'm just saying. But again, we don't actually know that they were together that whole time. The only confirmed sighting or confirmed known piece of information, even remotely connecting the two physically together, is not until the 26th. When was it? The 26th? When the 29th. The 29th is when that Miranda Baker girl said that she dropped him off at the entrance of the campground. But between the 911 video and the separation of the two, because they did have no contact, there's no confirmed sighting of the two of them together. Because that's where my theory comes into play, is that when he did get to the van, I believe she had already been murdered. And he possibly is a dumbass, because maybe they did split up, that he assumed that she just bailed. I don't know, because I'm not him. I'm just saying. That's why. And I think the parents, made him really realize how bad it looks, like the fact that he drove because people think that he drove the van to his parents. No, he drove the van back to the house where him and Gabby lived together. So I don't know if, I don't know what that all was about, but I think that was the time when the parents were like, you look guilty, where is she? Like, okay, here, probably, yes, that's when they did buy him time and let him disappear. That's what I'm saying. I can't answer any of that. Can't answer any of that. It does say there was an odd text on the 30th to Gabby's mom, but she would not comment what the message said. And the 27th, there was an odd text that Gabby's mom said, that said about, helping Stan, which is Gabby's grandpa. yeah, again, I can't answer that. I don't know if you're being serious or not, Derek, but thanks. Is it trolling when it's the truth? Well, I guess it's a matter of someone's perception, I guess. If I were in this position and hadn't done it, I would turn myself in and rely. The polygraph tests, though, aren't admissible in court no matter what. But yeah, I think if you're innocent, but many people have done that. They've turned themselves in, knowing that they were innocent, and knowing that if justice is justice and done correctly, that they knew that they would be found innocent in the end. And they weren't. They were found guilty, spent many years in prison, and ended up eventually finally being found to be wrongly convicted and then released. So even knowing you're innocent and turning yourself in doesn't guarantee that why not help the police to find her? Because my theory is that he didn't know where she was at either. Because if he did get to the van on the 29th with no prior contact with her, and her not being there, because I do believe she would have been murdered the night of the 25th. And that would have been the day that the van was spotted at the campground. And there's that footage. You see the door slowly being closed and how it was dark inside. There's still no confirmation that Derek had been there at all, because he was given a ride back finally to the campground on the 29th. So I don't know. Yeah, it's all speculation, of course. Can the voice of... There is no such thing as a voice of reason at all anywhere on IP2. None. None at all. I don't even think that phrase exists in the world of IP2. Don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think anything to do with IP2 kind of basically contradicts that phrase. Just saying. Sarah, what? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, okay, well, that gives them a little bit more credibility as far as I'm concerned. Because I think the more unacceptedly normie you are, the more you might actually be a little sane and clear-headed. But that's just my thing. I don't believe that he was physically abusive, and I'm not saying that he didn't kill her. It's a theory, and some of this stuff just doesn't add up, and people are literally reaching for straws to make it make sense. But and also there's information that's known and out there that isn't being isn't being given the attention that it should be, which are pieces of information making things connect. And when you don't know that piece of information, then you're just in a world of speculation. No, there's a lot of stuff out there. Yeah. I don't care if all of you think I'm wrong. It's my opinion, and it's what I'm expressing. So, hi Michael. I don't want to say hi to you, because you're hella nice to who, and I fucking can't stand her or possibly him. I don't know. What am I making? What am I reaching for? What am I making? What am I trying to make not make sense? I don't understand that. I'm sure it's a bad opinion. So it's your opinion, I guess. Your opinion of what you're saying to me is a bad opinion. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But please tell me what information I'm trying to make not make sense. Voldemort. Is that how you spell it? I've always wondered how to spell that. But please do. You right now provide me with a piece of information that makes sense, that I just twirled around and made not make sense. Don't whatever me. I don't like her. She fucking makes fun of me constantly, talks down to me. And I appreciate that you're nice to both of us, but I can't, anybody that's nice to her, I can't stand. Again, I'm still waiting, Zero. Tell me what did make sense that I just now tried to make not make sense. I know who Voldemort is. I know that he's off of Harry Potter. I know who he is. Jesus. Didn't say I didn't know who he was. And as the title of my stream, you know, says, my unpopular opinion. There's a lot of people that don't like my opinion. Just saying. And the crazy part is, okay, so there's a certain app that I am on, and all the apps that I'm on, I'll search, you know, quite a few names that are known to be associated with Brian. And just for the fuck of it, I looked up Brian Laundry on this app, and I found one. There was only one. And I'm like, oh no fucking way. And okay, you say my opinions are bad, and I may not make sense because you don't like my opinion, but back up what you just said. You just said that I am trying to make information that makes sense not make sense. So please, if you're going to say something like that, at least be able to tell me why you say that. Michael, I couldn't tell you why me and her have beef. She's always been a dumbass bitch to me. Voldemort would win. No, she's always been a dumbass bitch to me. And yeah, I called her out for some stupid ass comments that she made about EBZ on freaking IP2. So yes, I called her out on it, and I'm this dumbass fucking fake ass bitch now all the time, and all she does is talk down to me and get other people to say shit to me because I got her blocked. I even after she was a cunt to me, I still was like, okay, you know, trying to be cordial with her, like trying to help her, you know, get into the Discord. Like I do try to be mature. I hope so, Sarah, because it's like, I'm not trying to like defend Brian. You know, obviously their relationship was toxic. It's just people like to just hone in on one thing and boom, that's it. Like, you know, just people need to think. EBZ unmodded me because in the Discord, I thought I was responding to somebody in a DM, no big deal, but we were just bullshitting, and all of a sudden I said, by the way, I'm live right now. That was it. And so I'm gonna give you one guess on who probably brought that attention to EBZ and said I was advertising my channel. I wasn't promoting my channel at all. If I was promoting my channel, I'd be like, hey, come on, like, quit watching EBZ's stream, come watch me. Like, no, that's not what I was doing. I was just trying to say, hey, you know, look, I'm not like this, you know, dude that everyone keeps saying I am. Like, you know, hey, I'm live. It was just a stupid misunderstanding, which is not a big deal to me because honestly, it's hella annoying to come into fucking a streamer chat or whatever and literally have everybody just attack you because you're a moderator. Like, people don't, like, I'm actually not a bad person, but people don't take the time to get to know me. I don't get it. Look, to each their own, man. Like, you know, some people like to sniff feet, you know, some people like to sniff chairs. Like, I don't know what a pog is. I don't know what you mean by pog. You know, no kink shaming, you know, whatever. Like, I can't say I've ever peed in my sink before, but I've seen probably a handful of dudes pee in their sink before when there's a chick, you know, when their bathroom's tied up and shit like that, and they're drinking. It's like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Would you rather have him peeing on the floor or, like, I mean, it happens. Just saying. Yeah, people just need to take the time to get to know me. I'm actually not a bad person. What's No, not F Gabby, and I'm sorry, I don't know who Maya Marcano is. Um, Ken. I go outside quite a bit, but just there's nothing to do here. I'm not like in Vegas or nothing like that. So what happened, Sarah? Why did it go down like that? Oh shit, my back hurts. I had a fake Bella Smiles, and I got banned there. That was a while ago, wasn't that, Ken? Oh, poor girl. When did that happen? Oh, oh, I was gonna look into that. I just saw a post about that today. That is so sad. Did they already know who was it did that to her? Yeah, that was a while ago, Ken. Have you not tried getting hold of any of them to unban you? Is the fake Bella Smiles the one that banned you? What is that? What is that? Is that ants? I don't get any of that shit. But hi, Danny. You know what's a gag. Oh, well, good. Good. Better off. 7. What do you mean by 7? Yeah, anyways, so that's that. I'm done talking about that now. I'm actually, the other case I'm obsessed about is the Summer Wells case. God, I just don't understand, like, why didn't anybody go and petition and have, like, this whole boycott thing in front of, at Summer's house, like, somewhere around there to help find her, like. So, am I... Oh, yeah, that happened, Sarah. That's why she doxed me and told everybody I harassed her and made up all these lies about all this, criminal shit that I did, is because I told her to fix her own ratio. So, she's a little bit beyond unhinged. So what is it? I can't even keep track of it right now. How many people I simp for, apparently. Ken, if you're worried about it, I could ask Chunky to unban you. I know he will, as long as there's no issue with it, but yeah, I'm sure he will. Yeah. 666. Don't be doing that. What is 666? I'm not a roach. Yes, he's asleep with my kid. I'm not a roach. I don't even know what the fuck a roach is, okay? Alright. I'm gonna go on the porch and smoke real quick, because I'm gonna do it in the house. And he's not my husband yet. He's my fiance. Where's the difference? Just saying. I'm slowly starting to put up Halloween decorations. It's dark out here. Roach gang likes to troll EVs. I know. I don't even know what Krog is either. Like, it's all good. Like I said, it's hard to teach their own. I'm like, I don't even want to say I'm Roach or Krog. Like, I like EBZ because he... Yeah, apparently I keep it... I think I just made a connection, Danny. Yeah, I'm definitely not Krog then. Yeah. I like EBZ as a person. Like, I like the fact that, whereas a lot of streamers, like, I would go into a chat and people, and like the streamers would fucking be a-holes because they're fucking shitty ass, viewers, because these people literally go from one chat to another to another to another, and they're well known like trolls. So why wouldn't these streamers, go along with what these trolls are saying? Like, yeah, whatever. Tessie does that shit for, I don't even know what the fuck she does it for. The other day though, when she was doing the ogre interviews, I was like, I want to call and she got so pissed that she stopped doing the ogre calls and went to bed. I'm like, fine, bitch. So then the next day, someone messaged me and said, just because I like somebody doesn't mean I'm a fucking simp for them. I mean, if that's the case, I simp for Cheetos, or I simp for flowers, or I simp for Taco Bell, or, fuck around, man. Like, just because I like something doesn't mean I simp for it. Sorry, I crawled right out of gutter. I don't get it. What did I miss? Someone asked me the other day if I'd seen it yet, and I was like, well, I haven't seen it yet, but I was watching when it got taken over. And I'm all about humor, but I'm not like this person that like picks sides, for no reasons. Like, he didn't do anything to me, so I'm not gonna just be like, listen, to you guys and be like, oh, fuck you, like, I'm not gonna do that. And you haven't done anything to me, Danny, so I'm not gonna, like, not be nice to you because someone said so. I fucking can't stand that shit. Like, I'm only gonna be a douche to somebody if they're a douche to me. It's originally an acronym called out of... Oh, what's the R stand for? Oh, CR. Don't. That was fucking stupid. I get it. Yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I guess, but I don't know how I would be screwed over, because it's not like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, and if that happens, it is what it is. And then I'll know, and lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? But until then, it didn't change when Danny showed up. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Tell me how I changed when he showed up. Oh, freaking annoying. Anyways, yeah. Okay. If you think this is drama, you obviously have not been in like a really long relationship. I don't mean that in a bad way, but if you think this is drama, no. Okay, that makes sense though why you're in Tessie's shallow time. Came right out as... That don't make no damn sense. Well, I was just making a point, Tard, like, I feel like maybe I'm like reaching for straws here, but I simp for you, Tard, because you disrespectfully respect me all the time. What do you mean gaslit her to Tessie? Because if, I honestly, I don't give a shit. I really don't care. I care. Obviously, I don't... Okay, Sarah. course it's hard. I'm just so infatuated with you. Well, I can't sleep at night unless I, talk to you. And okay, no, but Sarah, I don't know if you have like a lot of like insecurities or like missing relationships or whatnot, like love type thing, because either you got some issues, which I don't mean in a bad way, like, if you want to simp over anybody, like, I'll be there for you as far as like actually like showing you what it's like to be cared about, or you are one of the best trolls I've ever seen in my life. Don't you even do that in here, Danny. Oh my god, that makes me just want to punch you through my phone. Anyways, Sarah, that's why I haven't decided yet if you're like legit trolling or if you like really think she's your queen. And I'm not being an asshole right now. Like, I don't know. Danny, I am loud as fuck. Yeah, I am loud as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm loud. I don't care. I don't know, Derek. Why did you ask her that? Because I got doxxed and told my kids deserve to be dead, and told, a bunch of lies about me having my kids lost, and fucking I'm a huge ass meth head and all this other shit, and I'm a fucking, what is the word? Harboring a fugitive, like, all because I told her to fix her ratio. I don't know. Like, if you get an answer, let me know. You know what? I don't give a fuck that I only got 5 viewers. I will gladly take it down to fucking 3, because I don't need, that shit is stupid. Those aren't even songs. She literally screams into a microphone and then puts some auto-tune beats behind it. Like 100%. She sounds like if that guy, what was the name? The guy that did the song Open Gundam Style. Hey, she sounds exactly like him if he were singing after being kicked in the nuts. She's not on beat. She's fucking stupid, but she's got all these people that are like, oh, let's go listen to this stupid song, and oh, this is awesome. Like, you might be trolling her, like, type stuff, but you're now getting her views, and the algorithms are now picking up on that shit and actually sharing that shit with other people, and it's like, I don't remember who I was talking to about it or what happened, but literally, I would play her fucking shit. I don't want to call it music. Whatever it is she makes. I would play that at a fucking POW camp for torture. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Danny. It's like, we know we're laughing at it and entertained by it, but not in the way that she realizes. Like, she legit thinks she's like an amazing artist, or again, like, literally she's like a way better actress than fucking Julia Roberts. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I swear to God, like, this IP2 community breeds like the best of the best of the best actresses and actors. Like, whoever was my alt, whoever went around being my alt for a while, did a pretty damn good job, honestly, like, of portraying me. Like, every once in a while, there'd be, like, 1 or 2 or, like, 3 random comments where it's, like, anybody who knows me knows I don't just all of a sudden spew out, like, some stupid-ass comment, like, I eat shorts, like, some stupid-ass shit. I don't do that. But for the most part, whoever it was, like, did a good job at being me. That's because IP2 breeds fucking actresses and actors. She knows it's trash. But it's good trash if that's possible. Like, I mean, you just, like, saying, like, playing, like, if you're at a party and you're like, oh, you guys want to hear this really stupid fucking song? And then you play one of her songs, and now, like, the whole room hears it, and then all of a sudden, they're at some other, one of these people are at another party, and they're like, hey, you guys want to hear this stupid song? And so on and so on and so on. I've had fake me 3 times so far. That's crazy. I don't know. I think I've had like 1 or 2. I know. Can you imagine 2? Actually, I'm a twin, so there is 2 of us. I'm legit a twin. Yeah, I do have a twin. Tessie in a skin tight shirt? What are you into dudes, Derek? I don't get it. Literally, you have to be into a dude because that's like, I mean, literally, like, so what is it? There's that scary movie. I gotta plug my phone in, it's gonna die. There's that scary movie that's like maybe a year or 2 old, and I don't remember what they're doing, but they're like sitting in this living room, and like off to the side is that kitchen, like a little pantry, and all of a sudden that old ass scary ass lady comes running out with her, like, naked with her tits like literally hanging down to her feet, bouncing back and forth, and she looked like she wanted to eat you. That's Tessie. That is legit Tessie naked. I don't understand. I don't get it. Y'all, like, make me fucking, it's some weird shit, like, I don't care. I cared because I was getting random ass messages. Tessie has long, thin arms, and they both have long, big cheese. I don't get it. They both have long, skinny, dangly arms like our fruit roll-up tits. I think 2 oranges and a pair of socks is nice. I literally feel like it's like in a cartoon when, like the red carpet drops out of the side, and all of a sudden it's just like blah, 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 but then it just like keeps like going. Like, I feel like that's what her tit does. I try and do that, but it's like, I literally one day I had an argument with my fake, no, it was an EBZ's chat, and like, even Seed was like, oh no, that's only 1 amber, it's only 1 amber, and I'm like, that's fucking not, like, literally. And I would go change my name, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid. VIP hype, that's funny. Anyway, so I'm getting like these random messages from people. They're like, oh, were you in my live last night? And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, I didn't know who Ski was. I didn't know who Controlla was. I didn't know who, or it was like 2 more. I didn't know who they were. I did not have, and never even heard of them until they messaged me, and they're like, were you in my chat? Like, and then I get screenshots from somebody else. Apparently, I got modded and unmodded in Ski's chat. I was in Controlla's chat, like, saying some, like, I don't even know what the hell I was saying, because I don't know anything about him. I'm like, no, I wasn't in your chat, like, sorry. And so they started a lot of shit, like, these other streamers that didn't even know me, or I didn't know them, like, hate me now. I mean, whatever it is, what it is, I'm just saying. What's the 666? Like, I mean, I'm not religious, but still, that's like some shit I don't even like. I don't even want to like joke around about that. Because just because you don't believe something doesn't mean it ain't real, and so I don't want to fuck with none of that shit. So it's just like, okay. No, I haven't modded been EBZ's mod for quite a while. I've seen it in his chat before, but I didn't know. Okay, so, oh yeah, I got off topic earlier, but the reason why I started saying, I don't even know where they're at anymore. I haven't heard about them in a while. When I started saying earlier how I like EBZ, like, I like, like I said, that he's not like easily influenced by a bunch of fucking retards, to not like me, and that in itself is huge. But there are a lot of ways that he does think like I think, and it almost seems like really fucked up and like cold-hearted, but it's not. It's like, it's literally like, like, I don't want to say like text messages, but like I literally like know none of you in like real life, so it's like, why would I let anything like negative, especially, or something positive, literally like ruin my day or anything? Like, oh, yeah, I definitely have crossed paths with Flat Ronnie, and um, I've never paid to troll somebody, but I pretty much don't donate a little bit in whoever's chat I'm in if I see Flat Ronnie. So I like to say some stupid ass comment about him. I don't like Flat Ronnie. I think he's a douchebag, and again, another one of those people that are obviously like a unimpressingly obsessed part of IP2 because they go everywhere. Yeah, well, Ronnie doesn't always win. Ronnie's never won. He's never begin to win, and as far as I'm concerned, he's not ever even been on the same fucking racetrack as me. Like, he just never won. That's exactly what it is. Think that's when Ronnie started going after me. And I think actually it was in Tessie's chat because I modded for Tessie too. Um, it's really kind of like what, I don't want to say like got my foot in the door, because I'm so glad I'm not like actually IP2. Like, I don't know, like literally imagine being impressed by being a part of IP2 or shithole. Anyways, I modded for her, and a lot of people don't believe me. Like, oh, you're just flip floppy. No, I'm not flip floppy. I legit came across Tessie like when one of those stupid little clips of the Dr. Phil show went by in my watch feed, and at the time, what has it been, like probably a little under a year now that she was on there. It makes you the best troll ever if you're like admitting some great, life changing, miracle, truth right now. So if you're telling the truth, then yes, it makes you the best troll ever, but you could also be like trolling the troll aspect and just saying that so that I don't think that you think that. Yeah. Kareen is cringe, Lando not bad. I don't even know who Kareen is. Like, I don't. I just recently found out who Chicken Cakes is, and Crystal Ann, and Gia something. Oh, Felony. Felony. I can't remember which one he is. His name, but he's Ooh. Okay, I still don't fucking know who she is. That don't make no damn difference. Yeah, I knew that. I've I have no opinion, good or bad, about Egypt Beauty because I don't. Never really had any interactions with her. So, yeah. I never. How did I compare anybody to anybody? I'm just saying out names of people that I just learned about them. I didn't compare any of them at all. But I don't get it. Why? I feel like IP2 literally talks in like crypto, like fucking. What I don't have. I understand half the shit you guys say. I don't even know what the fuck Bert content queen. Like, I don't know none of that. Like Cap and fucking Roach and Krog and God, what did I just hear earlier? It was so fucking stupid. I had to ask somebody what it meant. Oh, it said I'm just trying to look out, hoping my girl is on her or up up on our game, something like that. And I looked at my friend I was sitting to, and I read it to him. I'm like, what the hell does this mean? How is that how is that a master troll? Is he like just some like self-proclaimed guru that just did so much complete opposite, of what IRL is to go get people to follow them? Like, I don't. I mean, I don't get it. But everybody in IP2, you pretty much uses it. Like whale. Like, I assume just like when someone called you a whale, it meant you were just like this huge fat blob like whale. I mean, he hardly gets a reaction out of me except for I love you too nowadays. Like, I love you too, Flat Ronnie. Like, you want some of this, Flat Ronnie, or, don't talk to me that way, Flat Ronnie. I mean, yeah. I mean, you'll learn the code words fast. Like, somebody made this comment the other day. They're like, oh, Amber made it on IP2, and I don't know if I want to learn the code words anyways. Like, beta, I just realized, like, what that meant. I've been hearing it maybe, like, a month now, and I'm just like, what the beta? Just, like, so many crazy fucking terms. It's crazy. Like, why not just say weak? Or quit lying? Or, bitch, you better fucking do what you say you're gonna do. Like, I mean, Bert and you now, why he also, look up Ronnie's raccoon troll on what's BERT, and I will know why he's awesome. I'm assuming that's what you meant. On Bert, I don't know what Bert is. I mean, yeah, I would have to agree with that. Because, I mean, by the sounds of it, he's, like, pretty entertaining to watch. But Felony, oh, God. The one that says, like, something pussy hair down there or whatever, that Felony, he fucking is hilarious. I could literally watch him all fucking day long, and he's just funny. I know it's Greek, tard, but it's like predominantly one of like the biggest, most commonly used words, like literally. I mean, I don't really think that's funny because that's, I mean, sad and disgusting and like morbid all at once. Like, I mean, maybe I guess her reaction would have been funny, but the fact that it was a legit dead fucking raccoon, like, I think that's totally demented. Yeah, tard. Well, I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It's tard. Anyways, yeah, I literally, like, you know what? I think I'm gonna, so I know that there's the IRL news and the gossip column and fuck, who else knows what these other stupid ass streams are about, like updating drama. But I haven't seen anybody literally like go around and like just critiquing, not like picking sides, not judging and not attacking. I go after, but just critiquing, like just an opinion, like literally, because I'm good at that. I'm good at giving my opinion, whether it's wanted or not. Yeah, thank you, Tom Green is literally like what the fuck are you thinking? Like that's when I think of Tom Green, I think of that. Yeah, it was stuffed. Okay, well that makes a little bit difference. I thought it was just like some dirty ass like dead raccoon you pulled up off the fucking side of the road. Like, okay, that's different. That's funny. I think that's funny. But he ain't funny when he talks to me. Shit. When did I fat shame? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Are you on crack? Well, I'm sure it did, Danny. Like, fuck, raccoons are. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been chased by a raccoon or had one pop out at you, but they're scary. They are fucking scary. Rocky Raccoon. It's a cartoon character, isn't it? Pretty sure Rocky Raccoon's a cartoon character. But I don't know what. Okay, I'll look up the raccoon troll, but I don't know what Bert is. I don't know what Bert is. I don't know. Maybe Ronnie's just like falling back on his game or something, because maybe I can count on one hand the times I actually thought he was funny. MFC days. Oh. Why does it get called that? Like, that's just some crazy stuff. Why would you bat your eyelashes after you just accuse me of doing meth? See, that right there, it's those comments. Those are the reason why people do relapse or lapse or overdose or kill themselves or stuff like that, because a lot of people don't have that like strength that I have and that self-love and all that's. I don't give a fuck that you say that. I've never denied it that I did it in the past. I've never denied how long I've been clean for, and so nothing anybody can say could take that from me. But a lot of people are more easily influenced, and that's like, I mean, I can handle it, but I just think sometimes you guys aren't cautious or even taking into consideration, like, you know, your words and how like they can actually affect somebody. Okay, mine was like, what are you, high? I mean, like, come on. I don't even remember what the fuck you said, but no, I did not break your damn little heart. Like, shit, I know better than that. Let's see, what did you say? Yeah, why you said why you fat shame at EBZ earlier, Amber. What are you talking about? I know who Bert and Ernie are from Sesame Street. Okay, Titanic makes everyone cry, and you fucking tell me that you didn't cry when you watched Titanic. Like, no matter, like, at one point in your life when you watched Titanic, if you didn't tear up, you're fucking lying. Everybody cries on Titanic. I'm not being mean. I don't. You're being mean by asking me something I didn't do. No, not the Bert and Ernie song. That's some weird shit. Maybe she got like beat or something to that. I don't know why that makes her cry. The Bert and Ernie song, whatever. I think you're talking about the Muppets, but everybody cries at least once in their life when they watch Titanic. Well, okay, that's weird. And you think it's true, or you think it's... What, on my dono? You're talking about on my dono? Did it finally go through? Cause no, I didn't fat shame anybody. She must have screws. Okay, loose screws. But I mean, I could see like the whole sappy emotional, like thinking you're like having like a romantic night with someone, hear that song and maybe tear up. But that's some weird shit. I could sing that song really well, and I've had people start tearing up when I sing songs, like, not in a bad way. It's because I sing really good. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. No, I don't cry. But okay, now, Tard, I need you to be a little bit more specific, because I didn't talk about anybody being fat or anything except for me. Bert and Ernie had a love child? Was it Flat Ronnie? Oh, that wasn't today. That was the other day. And it wasn't some girl. It was Rebella, and she's a fat. Oh, I don't not like her. Look, I'm sick of being mature when all's that. Okay, but that wasn't today. So you said earlier. You didn't. I assumed earlier today, not you didn't say yesterday earlier. Like again, you need to be careful, like how words can be misconstrued. I did not say I didn't do it yesterday. I said, what are you talking about earlier? Today, I did not. Earlier, which would be today, did not fat shame anybody. Yeah, by the way, I'm good at arguing. Anyways, with that said, she's a bitch, and I'm sick of being, reciprocated with nothing but cunt, when I'm actually trying to be respectful. Like, thanks, Ken. I just good to know, if I ever run into her, like, I'll know what to expect her smell to be, but I much appreciate it, thank you. I can't say I know what must wet wipe smell like, but wet wipe smell like, but I don't know. Even, I don't know, it's not that bad, just like makeup, isn't it? That old ash grandma makeup. Well, I mean, thank you, Sarah, for agreeing with what I had to say. Obviously, realistically, if every troll was, cautious of what they said, then we wouldn't have comedians or any, good decent trolls. But, like times and places, I guess, for a lot of the jokes. I would pluck my couple chin hairs for fucking money. How are you? That's fucking awesome. Like I literally have to do it in front of the mirror by myself for free. Like if someone wants to pay me, I'll pull a fucking chin hair out. Whatever you say, Tard. I think there's a difference in dumbness than like airheadedness. Tell him that he needs to be cautious and mindful of his words because they hurt. Yeah, I'll tell him that. I know, actually, so Carhartt likes to come into my chat. Fuck, you're right. Like, if you just let him get it out of his head, whatever he wants to say real quick, then you're good. No, that's the truest fucking thing I've ever heard around any of IP2. That don't fuck. He's literally got 1,001 fucking alts. Oh. I mean, okay. It better be fucking worth it. Like, I don't want no, 22 cents for it. Like, literally. But I'll let him know. That's chill. But, like, Rebella was telling everybody that I got fake teeth, dentures, all this shit. It's like... tell him about, yeah. I don't necessarily want to encourage him to do anything, but now will Flat Ronnie love me, or will he just love the fact that I'll like a little bitch plug out my chin hairs for donations? Like literally not reacting to a troll's comments is like, well, I can't even compare it to anything because it's literally like it doesn't exist. Yeah, that's just crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like something's wrong with that spelling, but I don't think it is. It's just driving me nuts. Oh, that's what's wrong with it. Okay, it's not one word, it's two words. That's what's throwing me off. Yeah, I'm that one. I'm that fucking grammar police or whatever it is you call them. Like, that shit bothers me. I'm that person that in a text message that doesn't literally erase one word and use it with one letter. I can't fucking stand that shit. Like, you are for your, like, I don't... It annoys the shit out of me. It really does. I got so baked off that I got cotton mouth so fucking bad. Strawberry milk. But yeah, I literally got on to just talk about what I thought, about earlier, just because. Thanks, Sarah. And do they look fucking fake? I don't think so. I don't think so. I have dry skin. It hurts. I didn't, say you specifically. Actually, it's kind of funny you mention that because your fucking sentences, Chard, are like literally a fucking English nerd's worst nightmare. But it was actually when Danny's word, when he said chin hairs, I was like, something spelled wrong with that word, and it was just bugging me. And it was just the fact that it's 2 words, not 1. That's funny. I'm not a fucking roach. But I gotta get up. Because I'm gonna get some munchies, because I'm fucking fat. I'm a whale, and, you don't keep this whale body by not eating. So I'm gonna go find some food. When was the last time you guys had one of these? Oh, any of you guys know? Yum, chocolate sounds good, but I'm gonna have some chips, I think, with maybe some Doritos or that'll be good. I'm such a fatty. Anyways, do you guys any of you guys like bartenders in here? Like, I'm a bartender, but not like the craziest fancy shit, because I bartend in a small ass town where it's like literally a bunch of old dudes that drink and maybe a couple younger ones. Yeah, I just learned that. Someone told me that that's what that, like, it was like derived from like a rich person. But hey, shut it. Actually, I've had it for a while, so I just drank it. So I got some booze the other day at the liquor store, and I drank like already the main parts of them, but I have some interesting flavors of booze, and I don't know what I should do with it to make a good drink. Randall Strickland. I've not ever seen that name. Okay, well, good. So then maybe you'll be able to help me. I've not heard that in a minute. I say heifer all the time. Me and my sister call each other heifers. Like, I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was like, yeah, I just love being a twat. And they're like, did you just say twat? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh my god, I haven't heard that in forever. I'm like, you're like fucking 18. What do you mean you haven't heard that in forever? You probably never heard it before ever. And I know what fucking heifer is. I'm actually pretty fucking smart. I'm just an airhead. Okay, let me make my snack real quick, and then I'm gonna show you the boozes that I got. Right? Yeah, well, you're like probably my age, like my generation. Yeah, imagine being called heifer every day. Because that's what obviously if you had any siblings, but especially a twin, literally, if you have a twin, like, you guys are the worst trolls ever. You guys will train and practice and perfect on a daily basis what an actual troll is. You're not heifer, you are dum-dum. I'm dum-dum heifer. Oh man, okay, so I'm gonna pull it out right now. But my sister, I was on the phone with her the other night, and I was like, what do I do with this? And actually, I'm so bummed it's already gone. But with this s'mores flavored vodka, 3 olives, I think it was called, with some of my butterscotch schnapps, coffee creamer, and a little bit of milk. It was like a White Russian on crack. It was so good. That's cool. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just make space on my counter. Oh my god, my hair. Got dishes. making room on my counter to put my booze on. So it was so good. It was so good. So I'm hoping I can figure out something to do good with this booze. One of my favorite drinks to make though is called it's called a candy necklace. I learned that actually from a strip club, but I took it everywhere with me now, and they've called it different things at different places, but it's called the candy necklace, and it's Jägermeister, Malibu rum, peach schnapps, orange juice, and pineapple juice, and with just like obviously a splash of cranberry juice, but I fucking hate cranberry juice, so I don't do it with that. The light shines in there, so I'll just have to turn this one on. Okay, oh my god, I'm so fucking pale. Okay, so when I bought this one, I didn't realize it was fucking gin, and I don't ever drink gin. But it's like a rosé gin. Nothing. I'm trying to figure out what kind of drink to make with what I have. Can only Amber is a dum-dum. I am not Ronnie, Danny, or some. Danny. You guys are, dorks. Anyways, so there's that rosé. It's a rosé premium gin and strawberry liqueur. I don't know about the gluten-free part. Yes, please, just call me Dum Dum every minute of every day, please. I want nothing more. Okay. And then this one's been really good. I'm not putting in. I think you need to go figure out what that means. And then this one is it's called X-rated fusion liqueur. A sensuous fusion of ultra premium French vodka and Sicilian blood orange mingling with mango and passion fruit. That's so good. That one's really good. I don't want to bend over. I've got like fucking 9 bottles I'm gonna pull out. I suppose I'm a bit of a dork. Why? Why are you a dork? I mean, let me go back and see what some of the things you said. Oh, because Ronnie's a dork. Okay, yeah, I get it. You need a hug, retard? I will give you a hug. Because I feel like you need a hug. Oh, this one is the one that I really... Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking get pissed. Oh, there we go. This one is the one that I really want to find something to make with it. Oh my gosh. It's freaking chocolate mint nog. Oh, I can't... That's the one I really want to make something with. And look, my apartment's not fucking hella messy, and yeah. I think so too. I'm not even done yet. Hold on, there's still more to go. I'm not a fucking lush. And look, I even got the cheap shit because I like to make a dirty Shirley with it. It's good. Is Kahlua and milk the same thing as a White Russian? I don't know. Usually only drink beer. Ew, that's like a liqueur. No, I'm not gonna do that. That was fucking too thick. Oh my god, this one I want to do something with really bad too. Pucker's lemonade flavored. Don't need one if you are offering. I don't get it. Paralyzers, what's that? Well, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I'm just kidding, no, that's not it. Oh. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much what I got. What's a paralyzer? Is that like an AMF? Like an audio motherfucker? So anyways, I want to make something with that. I was thinking maybe that chocolate mint nog with depending on how strong it is. That with the butterscotch schnapps and some milk. What do you think? I think that'd be good. Oh, and then I got equal parts vodka and Kahlua. So that sounds like a duck fart with some Pepsi in it. Literally, there's a duck fart. And oh no. Yeah. No, is it vodka? Yeah. I guess it's made differently, but it's basically vodka, Kahlua, or Bailey's with a splash of milk. But it's not usually on the rocks or Pepsi. But damn it! Oh, I bet that tastes like a fucking, like a almost a damn near a root beer float, but with Pepsi. Oh my gosh! I bet that's good. I'm gonna have to try that. So what do I need for that? I just need Kahlua and Pepsi. Ooh, that's a good one. What can I drink with that rosé gin though? And you still didn't answer my question about the freaking eggnog. Yeah, I bet they fucking are. I fucking hate eggnog too, but this is and it's freaking, what is it, 12? It's 14%. That's freaking strong for a flavored wine specialty. So it's probably pretty thin actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So that's thin. What do you think that? Oh, ugh. Eggnog is disgusting. You're gross. I mean, I don't think we could be friends anymore because you fucking like, you probably like cotton candy too, and that's disgusting. I'm so fucking stoned. What do you think of it's a chocolate mint eggnog with a splash of Malibu rum, a splash of the butterscotch schnapps, and a dash of milk. Eggnog and Captain Morgan. Ugh. Oh, I can't stand Captain Morgan either. Oh, I was gonna say hell no. My bad. I'm not being damn dumb. Call me a dumb. Ah! I meant to do that. Oh, you idiot. Just kidding. I meant to do that. Just kidding. Haha. I meant to do that. Okay, so where are the color lights at? No, not all people like eggnog. It's disgusting. What colored lights? I'm literally have a family here. I don't have like some disco, room in the background. Back in the day, I would have. Let's see here. I probably got some here. Ow, fucker. Watch me wake him up. Oh my god, you're not gonna wake up. Here's some colored lights for you.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
That's fucking loud. Holy shit. Watch them both stop and wake up crying. Oh, that's cool. Why are you laughing? Because I got you. That's content, right? Like doing what the stream, like the chat asks you to do. Like that's content, isn't it? That's IRL. It's like doing what the chat wants you to do. Okay. Tard, I know who you are now. I fucking knew. I thought it was you earlier. Because I was like, I'm not a TikTok star. I've never lied to anybody. I literally flashed my tits on TikTok. So now everybody wants to see my tits. That's it. I'm tit famous on TikTok. I mean, that's about it. Other than that, I just do some stupid shit here and there. Nah, that's called LARPing. Who now is, oh my god, so why, okay, you know what, I don't care. Don't care. You're Darcy. Which makes sense why you were saying that earlier, like, where you at, Darcy? You wanna know what gave it away, Darcy? That one time you kept trying to convince me that I wasn't paying attention to your comments because I didn't point out the fact that you repeated it. Well, I noticed that you repeated it, but I thought maybe I was just seeing the same message and didn't see any other comments, so that's what gave it away. Because you keep doing it. Keep writing the same exact sentence. And I know I'm not paranoid. And you're gonna deny it from fucking, you know, hell to heaven, like, just saying. I know it's you, Darcy. And I thought it earlier because Darcy is the only one. Well, then you and Darcy act a lot alike. Because Darcy is also the only one that goes nice a-hole, nice a-hole, nice a-hole, nice a-hole, nice a-hole comments. Okay, maybe I'm paranoid. But you and Darcy act just like each other. So there's that. Well, where is Darcy? Exactly. Oh, this is why I'm fat. You guys didn't answer me about the eggnog and milk in Marlboro. Do I want to put money on what? That you're Darcy or that you guys act like? Which one? Oh my god. Look, I've got fucking 6 viewers, which 3 of them are talking. It's not like I'm not gonna notice that you were instantly repeating a comment. Duh. Imagine. Guys are lame. Literally lame. Like, oh, come on. Come up with some different shit. Like, literally. Like, dumb, the most obvious, like, alt to create. Come on. I don't even know how to open this motherfucker. I just have to be strong. Don't piss me off, Tard. I'm not even kidding you. Don't piss me off. I get enough of shit everywhere I go. I don't want it in here. I'm not being mean. I did it! Don't fucking piss me off. Don't piss me off. Oh my god, that smells good. Well, The reason why this arm did it better than this arm, because this is my masturbating arm. That's why. Just saying, honestly. I don't remember the little green. I mean, I kind of remember the little green. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember. When I hear Dum Dum, I think of Night at the Museum. I think it was the first one, whatever. When the statue's like, yum yum for Dum Dum. I think of that. I even have sangria and champagne for mimosa. Okay, let's have a drink. I tolerate you. That's what I do. I tolerate you. Oh, that smells like freaking mint chocolate, like candy. The fuck, it should be coming out by now. What in the hell? Imagine forgetting that eggnog's probably gonna be a little thick. Right? I'm gonna have to put a lot of fucking milk in there. Ugh. I'm gonna have to look this up because that's fucking grossing me out. Is it supposed to be fucking chunky? Is it supposed to be chunky? Oh, I have to look it up. Somebody look it up because I got my phone. It's like almost chunky. Is that normal? And no, I'm not being testy right now. I legit don't know about eggnog, and that's. Smells good though. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Smells good. I don't want to die. Somebody look it up. I'm for real. Or I'll just shut off stream to find out. I don't give a shit. Oh god, that sounded just like her. Oh my god. Right? No. No. I like chunky. So. No, it's not raw milk. It's the eggnog, but it's chocolate mint. Well, it's let me pour it, but it was like guggling. Cause look how small the mouthpiece is. Like. Beer and whiskey. Yeah, fuck. After looking at that, I don't blame you. Okay, so. Is chocolate mint eggnog supposed to be chunky? Yeah, it was. But I got it from the fucking liquor store like that. It says, I don't know. I don't want to like fucking have the shits for the next 3 days because I ate some fucking chunky eggs like that. I didn't know that it was sealed. I didn't know that. I bought it legit off their shelf like that. But it says, one Stack Exchange user says it's possible for fresh eggnog to be chunky if the milk, egg, and sugar aren't mixed enough during pasteurization. Uh-oh. Organic? What? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I like chunky. Chunky's chill. Maybe because chunky's not like one big ball of drama. Must be it, I guess. Okay, we're gonna try this. If you guys don't hear from me or see me in like the next, few days, you'll know what happened. You'll know what happened. Because I'm drinking it. I'm gonna do it with milk. And okay, so you think it'll be good if I do with that with a butterscotch schnapps, like a little bit of Malibu rum, and some milk. I didn't say that about chunky. Rewind the fucking thing. Now, I don't know if this is or if this is tart, but you're starting to piss me off. And like legit, like that stuff that starts shit is by saying that shit. I didn't say anything bad about chunky. As an eggnog is. Yeah, I think that'll be good. No, I didn't say chunky was gross. I said I like chunky. Chunky's chill. That's what I said. I'm gonna check it as long as it's not chunky. So I'm hoping all the other shit will smooth it out. What do you mean fire and eggnog? I don't get that. Lipton pushed on. What is? No, I didn't. Maybe I was talking about chunky and then said chunky and got distracted when I was looking at the eggnog, and I probably was like, oh, no, chunky, and looked at it, gross. Like, don't even fucking start that shit. I was legit, I don't fucking want to deal with that. Oh, fuck no, I don't. I fucking argue all day, every day in anybody's chat. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do it right now. Right, that's what they're saying though. It could be just because of pasteurization. But it smells good. You're like the fucking little sibling that I'm glad I never fucking had. Literally. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, I have hummus. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Hummus. Oh my god, literally real sibling love hours, because I would literally beat you up all day and make fun of you all day, every day, and then swoop in. Oh, my hair looks dirty like that. Gross. Then swoop in and protect you and save you. Okay, oh my fucking god. I don't even like saying the words because I hear it in my head, and it makes me want to stab my couch. 100%. How'd I break your heart? That's what siblings do. That is what you do with your true, like, ride or die sibling. That's how you build yourselves up. That's how you toughen up, man. That's how you can handle bullies and trolls. Just by having that special sibling. I just said that. When it comes to my sibling, yeah, sure. I just said that. Go post it. I like to beat up little kids. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. I'm trying to remember that night specifically. Ugh, that's a weird ass noise outside. Anyways, what was she doing? I think people were saying something about her or something to her. I can't remember, and they kept repeating it. What the fuck am I hearing? Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's my fiance. Hold on. Did he really set my phone down? Oh, what a little turd. Did he really set my phone down? Oh, Darcy. There's Darcy. My war? What's that? What's W-O-R? Oh, whore. Did you say whore? I don't understand what that is. Yeah, legit. Okay, I'll tell you now. Okay, what you two do similar is the back and forth of like being nice, like, you know, smart ass comment, nice comment, smart ass, nice comment. But Tard likes to say something and then wait for 2 more comments to go by, and then repeat the same exact question, just like you did to me. So. Well, that's messed up, Danny. What if I was his world? Like, I am pretty awesome. Like, I don't, like, YouTube centers. So, yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Retard doesn't believe that I can't type out retard in chat when I'm trying to say hi. Same thing. I gotta go find out now if it was my fiance that moved my phone, because it was totally like laying perfectly flat. Are you YouTube superhero? And so what? What if Darcy did say I was his world? Like, why would that be gross? See, I told you, Tard. See, Darcy can't type out retard either, Tard. In your face. Yeah, it wouldn't let me do it either the other day, and Tard was convinced that I'm the only one who was having issues with it. Oh, you know what? You're probably on YouTube on your phone. Okay, well, Darcy can't now. Suck it. Guppy by the... I don't know what that is, y'all, but all you're doing is pissing me off. And I'm like, legit, I want to be like everybody else, but I'll fucking just totally not have to deal with... No, I would still have to see your comments. Just fucking, I don't know what the hell you're saying, and I would just stop if I were you. Shit. I don't want to drink alone. And then now it's the ultimate test. And I was gone for a few minutes because... Are you talking about a guppy? Like a guppy? G-U-P-P-I? Guppy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I take that back, Darcy. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're right. You're right. You two don't act like... Yeah, they're a guppy. Imagine calling someone a dum-dum being a dum-dum. Well, I kind of did too, but with all these new words coming out like every day, I didn't know. Thank you, Ken. Jinx. Okay, my phone's gonna die. Shit. Okay, let's get my drink over there. My food over there. Let's just shut this off. I'm getting all prepared. Or we're all the dum-dums and you're not the dum-dum, right? Whatever. I don't give a fuck about being a dum-dum. Really don't. I don't care. Just saying. What is that? Hey Rylan, what's prost? Prost? Like prostitute? I'm not the only dum-dum. Are you fucking over there laughing, Rylan? I got some cute little Halloween decorations today. I love it. Alright. Wish me luck, okay? Let's wish me luck. Ew, it's like separate. Watch me puke. Watch me puke. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, Ken. I did not know that. That's cool. Yeah, I know Darcy. Oh, never mind. I know. That's funny. That's the crazy thing about, like, you know, our generations nowadays. It's like being respectful means you're gay. That's just the craziest thing I've ever heard before. And like women my age saying, "Oh, don't call me ma'am. It makes me feel old." You know why girls say that? It's because that sir and ma'am died when our grandparents died, and for some reason that respect, yes sir, you know, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, is respect. It has nothing to do with age. It's just that, you know, like my son pretty much only ever saw that with, you know, my grandma and grandpa, not even my parents. So it's like, yeah, that's why it says, you know, people say it makes them feel old, because they only ever saw their grandparents do it. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I know I have nicer boobs than you guns, but you totally go over there and watch. Well, I mean, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, no, you have a great night too. Thanks. You know, that's awesome that you sit here and chill and hang out even without commenting. Not saying that you know you shouldn't. Like, definitely go ahead, but you have a wonderful night and thank you. Do I visit India? No, I don't visit India. I've never even been there once. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I don't. It's not like on my to-do list even, I don't think. I feel like singing. I don't know what to sing. Because I can get a copyright claim just for singing. Ooh. I don't know what you're asking me. I don't know. Do you hearing? I don't know who Corella is. You heard me? Who's a scuffed Gandhi? I'm not gonna say that word, Danny. Who's scuffed Gandhi? Gandhi, my bad. Ooh, so that's stupid. Oh, that's fucked up. Mm. Darcy heard me singing the other night at karaoke. I'm too scared to try that drink. I think I'm gonna pour it out and just make a different one. I'm not hearing it. Sorry. Oh, have I heard of it? No, I have not. I don't even. I might know the song, but I'd have to hear it. Loving Me by Kiss. Is that a common one? Would I know that one? I don't know how that goes. Who is the dumb one? It's not me. Who's the dumb? There's like a wide variety of you guys in here, so I'm like, thank you, Darcy. Did you want to get here and do the one song? Do I eat biryani food? Do sound of heaven's doors opening? The sound of heaven doors opening. I don't know. I know a lot of Kiss songs. I just don't know their names. No, Kiss is not really for me, especially this late at night. With my kiddo, my old man sleeping right next to me. Shit, I can't even. I don't even know if I know that one. I know the lips of an angel. I know that one. Not the one you're talking about. We creeping. I'm gonna learn that one to do it by itself. While I was sleeping. Was this never sure? I can't do it low enough. I was gonna do Sound of Silence. Echoes in the wells of silence. It's too low for me right now. Everybody's a dum-dum. I'm really scared to try that drink. I'm legit gonna make me a different one. I'm just gonna finish my Four Loko. I didn't know the name of his wife, anyways. Gene Simmons' wife. Walk away and okay, right to heaven. My job is to hold down my couch. It's a very hard job too, okay? It takes a lot of work. What song did that make me think of, damn it? I guess I sing a lot of like more country girly stuff. Look, it's a fucking stressful job and it's draining and it doesn't even pay that well. I mean, it's decent, it's survivable, but just doesn't cut anymore. You know, nowadays it takes 2 people to hold down a couch. It's just fucking bullshit. Darcy, holding on the couch. Do I like riding a bike? No, look at me. Just kidding. Yes, I like riding bikes. I mean, not motorcycles. No, that's just... Yes, I like riding bikes. I like walking, I like hiking. I like it all. Yeah. I mean, except for, like, cleaning and exercising. I fucking hate that. It's hard. Why did you change as soon as Darcy got in here? You're like being like hella like attacking, like chasing the the girlfriend around the yard in first grade type attacking. That's been good. Darcy, yeah, it's actually been really good. You missed the beginning of my stream. It was actually my opinion on Gabby and Brian, but probably should have done a new stream. Anyways, awesome. It's been good. Just was cleaning and putting up some Halloween decorations, and I do not bully you. Oh my, shit. Yeah, normie stuff. Normie stuff. What is my dream? Oh shit. What are you trying to get to know me or something? Well, I am a gold digger, so like one of my dreams is to literally be a millionaire and literally have the hardest part of my day be sitting on the couch. And other than that, actually, I'm gonna finish schooling and be a... Heck yeah, Darcy. Well, you give me a free ride later on. I will totally would love that. But finish going to school, be a legal assistant. That's why it just cracks me up when everybody laughs at me when, yeah. If I lived in Texas, I could get Tessie charged with the crime of impersonation through telecommunications. And basically, aside from the doxing aspect, if you a legal assistant. Anyways, when you go online and you're basically representing yourself to, or presenting yourself to being this person that when you start handing out their personal information online without their permission, this is a Texas Penal Code, without that person's permission, you're assuming their identity because you're giving out their information without their permission, kind of to the likes of identity theft on like a credit card. No, she's not. And excuse me, I don't care. I mean, she's there enough for that. Be it, no, she's not all there as far as things like that. So I'm okay with her still being taught a lesson. And everybody already knows she's in Texas, so I didn't say nothing fucking. Is it still buffering? I don't know what a CEH is. Oh yeah, I see that. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh, I fucking hate that. LOL 5 guys. No, what it is it's, I didn't realize this, but when I get close enough over to the window over here, it starts to try to connect to my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I'm gonna close my screen for a second. 1 second. God dang it. I guess I can look into doing that, yeah. I'm 55. I'm 55 years old. Yeah. That's how old I am. I mean, don't I look good for 55? Like, just kidding. I'm 35. I can see it buffering on my screen, so I don't understand what's going on. It's not trying to get to my internet, so I'm gonna close out and come back in. Sorry, so I'll be right back.